All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on the 5th of May. Cinco de Mayo. How's everybody doing? Any Cinco de Mayo fans out there? Everybody ready for I just put my order in. One of my really good friends, big chef over here at a place used to call place Steakhouse, Brian Cooper's. Great chef, left, opened up his own Mexican restaurant. Unbelievable chef. Look forward to put a place in order in there. But welcome everybody, and sure, you listen. Got to go out there and support. You know, all the Mexicans. They beat the hell out of the French. Good for them. So it's no different than our 4th of July. But hopefully you guys are doing good with the coronavirus. I know it's been really tough. I know every day it's like it's almost like you're dealing with. I'm gonna tell you a funny story because listen, we got a couple of big move stocks that are moving, and we need to go through it. But I want to share something with you really quick. Have you guys gone? I mean, I know everybody's all over the world and where you guys are from. But like I'm in a hot spot right here. I'm in Nassau County on Long Island in New York, and we're like getting hit one of the hardest next to Manhattan. And I haven't really left my house in like 2 months. So my wife got me all this clothes, this and that. We had to do some food shopping. I'm pretty good with food. And by the way, if you watch my Instagram, stuff like that, you know, I'm posting like even yesterday, I went over the weekend, finally was able to get some clams, took a photo, shared with you. You know, you can't get fresh fish anywhere, nothing. But let me make a long story short. I went to Costco, right? And I tell you, it was weird. It really was weird. Do you know the masks? You know, those masks that you guys wear? The ones they want. It's like a muzzle. It finally hit me. It's a muzzle. Nobody was talking. You know, everyone's happy talking. Imagine everyone's got a muzzle now. And it's just like everyone's like zombies walking around because you can't talk. You get this thing in your mouth. You know what I mean? So just tough times. So anyway, I could talk now, and you guys are talking, and there's no better place to be in the coronavirus than in the cyber trading room. So that's the great part about it. But I want to talk about Wayfair. Remember what I told you about this stock about a couple of weeks ago? This right here is the Corona stock winner of the industry. Look at this stock. You could have bought this stock at $20. $20. The company beat earnings. Okay. Look at that bad boy. It's at 166. You thought Amazon was a lot? Being at 1,000. Look at this thing. This thing is doing congratulations to Wayfair. I know a lot of you looked at it and were considering it, this and that, but this right here was the home run. You see, everybody was looking at the opposite. Like we were looking at like what really got affected with the coronavirus, like the airlines, like the cruise stocks, oil, stuff like that. You never really thought about like, you knew Amazon was going to do well because people were staying at home and shopping from home. But who's going out there and dumping, $1,800 on a stock, $2,000. But did you ever thought about trading this stock? So anyway, this was a great winner. I know some of you guys did some swing trades. I know I called it out a while ago. I didn't buy that many of it because I was in other stocks. But I did get a little piece of it, so I can put a little feather on my cap. I don't know, maybe it'll blow away, but I'm actually pretty excited that it did pretty well. But anyway, that's a swing trade. It's not a day trade. So there's another stock I do want to bring up also that I did an Instagram post this morning on it and on YouTube and Facebook is on DraftKings. So I just want to bring that up also because, I always want to talk about any stock that we go out there and we talk about. I want you guys keep an eye on it. So anyway, regarding about DraftKings, we know the stock went public and the company went public, and what's happening with the stock right here, it's testing a major resistance levels at 22. So you notice it's having a tough time. So if you watched my other post, and if you go back to the recording of the stock that we traded, when we traded that stock, was it last week? I said, listen, stock's got big resistance at 22. It's got to break 22. And we all know when we went to the level 4, we saw a huge iceberg order selling at 22. Well, guess what? It hit 22 in pre-market 8:30, and boom, it went right back down. So anyway, that's your tip of the Instagram post this morning. So hopefully you guys are following me on that because the whole idea is you get your answer when you come in here. Now, what do we got going on for today? So we got a lot of stuff that's going on. First of all, there's a lot of good moving stocks this morning. We got bankruptcy stocks. We got stocks that tanked just now. and we got a couple of good, inexpensive pre-moving stocks. So let's start off with those stocks. Let's start off with the with the bankruptcy stocks. Let's start off with what's going on with Hertz. Now, it came out with news they're going to file bankruptcy. First of all, I talked about this the other day. Remember I was telling you about like Hertz, like who rents cars anymore, right? And it's not, like how many. I mean, honestly, here I go to Vegas, right? And what's nice about Vegas is that you could valet parking is free, right? But you got to get off the plane. You guys know what I'm talking about. You get off the plane. You have to drive on a shuttle bus way off the beaten path. You got to get like a herd of people going in there. You lose 2 hours to get the car, and then they tax you for the facility. It's like 20-30%. So you think you're getting a car for $15-$20. Next thing you know, you're really paying like 50, and then you don't even drive the damn thing. So it's just why don't I just Uber it? You know what I mean? It's just cleaner, safer, no insurance, no accidents, this and that. So I knew these stocks were getting crushed anyway. But in this industry now, no one's doing it. No wonder why they're filing bankruptcy. And this is like a big brand name company. They were like the most expensive next to Avis, not like Enterprise or any of those stocks. But anyway, taxis equals. Hey, listen, Ron, like I was telling you, you ever come to Manhattan? Go. This is what you do. I talked about this the other day. And once again, you remember this. Go and rent a car in New York and go to Manhattan and go park it in a parking garage. Okay. I was at the W Hotel and we had a trade show to do there. And because we had so much equipment, this and that. The hotel itself wanted to charge me $70 just to park the car a day. $70. I'm like, why would anybody want to park a car? Unfortunately, some people don't even know any better. So anyway, this whole industry is done. But anyway, there are other stuff. But listen, look what happened to the stock at 8:30. Now remember, there are two big moves when it comes to trading. Two big moves. There's the 8 a.m. move and there's the 8:30 move. And I know, and we usually start at 8 o'clock here in the morning. You guys actually know we're in here about at 7:45 to see what's going on with that 8 o'clock move. That gives us a little bit of direction. But you can see Hertz right at 8:30. Boom, 240 to 360. Bam. You know what? Great move right there. If you hopped on it, you did pretty well on that trade. So anyway, is it filing bankruptcy? Listen, we're not swing trading. We're not investing into the stock. It's a different animal. Okay. Totally different animal. Now, let's look at some other stocks that also got in big trouble. What the hell happened to all the cruise stocks? From nowhere, bam, they just took off just right at 8:30. Look what happened to Carnival Cruise Lines. 15 down to 14. Norwegian was actually the worst, I think, right? Yeah, look at Norwegian. Norwegian went from 15 down to 12. Great short right there. She's coming to some major support levels right there. Listen, follow the iceberg orders. You saw those orders coming in on level 4, cyber traders. You saw how that thing started backing off. Everybody started trying to dump that stock. So that was a great short in pre-market. And obviously Royal Caribbean, let me bring up that one too. All these took a big hit. Royal didn't get hit too bad. Well, actually now it is actually starting to take a little bit of a hit right now. Damn it. I got a couple of shares in both of these stocks. You know what? I'm looking at them maybe 2 years down the road when this thing all gets resolved. But I'm still a fan of these cruise companies. I mean, so eventually I think they're going to eventually come back. But you know what? My thing is this: you always go buy it back cheaper. That's the way you got to look at it. All right, now there are a couple of stocks that are also moving that you guys did really well this morning, and I want to start off with the GNPX. A lot of you guys made a lot of money in this stock in pre-market here in the Cyber Group room. Check out this girl. Check this out from all you guys in Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Are not in my Cyber Group room. Check this thing: 260 to 360, up $1. Okay, I know a ton of you guys made a big money on this stock right here. I can't even scroll up, but maybe, but I know a bunch of you guys trade it. And you know what? She's still strong. But remember, look at the long-term chart on this stock. Remember, we traded this stock not too long ago. The stock went from $2, went to $7. Okay. So when you look at the stocks up 6, they're like, oh, it already ran $1. Listen, we trade this thing. You know how we trade it. Go back to your journals. Just remember, don't hold overnights because this thing could come right back down just as quickly. All right. But we did pretty well. Ben, you made $1.70 on the short on Royal Caribbean. Good job. Way to go. Mark made about made 7 cents on it. There you go. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Benio, that's right. I forgot to mention OSTK. Okay. So OSTK, I talked about this the other day too. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Wayfair does own some shares. Remember I was talking at the lighting company. My nephew works at a really big lighting company, and they sell a lot of stock. They sell a lot of their products here. He says, watch Overstock, because Overstock is owned. Wayfair owns a little bit of Overstock, and they're kind of in the same industry, so it might get a little spillover effect. So Overstock is obviously another one that's might shadow in that industry like Wayfair. So when you're like, well, who else is in their industry? Well, we're talking about the cruise stocks. We're talking about those three. You got one right there. So thanks for bringing that up. All right. So anyway, let's go back to go back to a couple of just two more stocks we got here. CLSK. That one also is gapped up pretty nicely, up 700,000 shares already traded. You could see here the stock. She's just kind of trending down now. So I want to see how she opens up. Listen, we've seen stocks like this we've traded the last couple of days, and you all know we've seen stocks jump 30, 40% that traded just like this. So these are like sleepers, only at 40%. Got nice tier sizes, good spread, not a lot of money. Look on the right-hand side. Got a couple iceberg orders here. You got a big 4,700 share buyer at $1.75. Got a big seller right there at $2. Let's see if those guys get taken out, but that could be a little bit of a sleeper. Is that all of them? I think I nailed them all, right? Is it SG? Did they bring up SGBX? No, it's another one I didn't bring up. Up 36. Here's another one up almost 3 million shares. Got a lot of ball buyers. You could see here 4,000, 700, 600, 1,300, 800 share seller, 100 share seller. So it looks like there's a lot of buyers right here building some support level right here. So this is another one I want to keep an eye going into the open. All right. Anything I'm missing, guys? You guys are killing me. You shorted it again. CCL is worth watching. Yeah, these things are breaking lower lows. I guess whatever the news on that came out on, obviously they didn't like it too much. Well, and it's a shame. They were just doing great this morning. So I guess I'm taking a little bit of a hit on my swing trades on these stocks right here. What's the Dow? Did it back off a little bit? How about oil, huh? You see that? That's another sleeper. They could have paid you money. Now you have to pay money to buy the stock. So make sure you fill up your boats and your gas tanks, because look like oil is going to probably take a little bit of an uptrend. That was a great buy also. And by the way, there's ETFs you could trade in stocks that also trade side by side with it. All right, guys. Listen, that's the watch list. You got your this is what looks like it's moving this morning. But remember, things also change. Remember, when we start getting into the trading room, we always find something. So cyber traders, you see something, you say something. All right. And I know we have a lot of new trial members right here for this week. I just want to address that really quick. If you're new here to Cyber Trade University, remember, this is a trading room. It's not a teaching room. If you like what you see, you like how we trade and how we trade together, and you want to know more about it, make sure you talk to your education advisor and they explain to it. Listen, we understand something, and I repeat this 1,000 times. Trading is not for everybody, and that's okay. Okay. But you're not going to know unless you try it and see it in real life. So, you see a lot of people out there, they think they know how to trade. And honestly, a lot of them really they're not professional traders. I was a market maker, and this is how we used to trade. So go out there and see it. But just have fun, watch it. And like I always say, there's no better place than being in a cyber trading room when you got stuck with the coronavirus. So you have an excuse to sit around and trade. So guys, listen, good luck today. Happy trading. Don't forget, today at 11 o'clock, we have Traders Talk. So for everybody that's a cyber group member, this won't be broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. We only do it once a month on there. But if you just remember, don't go anywhere at 11 o'clock. Please send in your questions to Josh, and he's going to pick out a pretty good question. Make sure he's going to go over somebody's journals. He's going to remember, our job here at Cyber Trade University is not to teach you how to make money. Okay. We're here to teach you how to stop losing it. The winners take care of themselves. The losers you got to watch out for. So remember, our job is to spend more time of learning how to stop making those mistakes. So the winners are for the cyber group room. To know how to prevent those losers is in the classroom. So the winners are here. The losers are there. All right, guys. Good luck today. Happy trading. Be safe. Don't go anywhere. and let's make some money going to this open. All right, guys. Happy trading.